one of the coolest thing about Leaf International, aside from the fact that they just launched less than 5 months ago and you're at a ground floor opportunity, aside from the amount of money that you can make from this company, where the average affiliate is making $550 a month, and you can make upwards of $100,000, $200,000 a month, which you can find at leafideas.com. I mean, aside from those stuff, what is really intriguing, what me and my business partners went to Jacksonville, Florida to meet the CEOs, to meet Lawrence Saul, to meet the visionaries of Leaf International for, is to see the stability. Now, there's been companies that we were in where we built teams, where we built a lot and put in a lot of efforts, and we made tremendous amount of money, but wasn't able to enjoy it because soon the business went out of business, and we weren't able to really enjoy what we had built. And that's why when looking at Leaf International, me and my business partners, we knew that there's a lot of money to be made from here. What we wanted to know is it going to be here? What's going to make it be here? What's going to make the average person want to use it? Not just the affiliates, but also grandma and your aunt and your neighbors that are not interested in making money online, but they just want to connect with people. They want to use a social platform. They want to upload pictures, or a business down the street that wants to advertise their business on the social platform. That's the kind of information that we wanted to know, and that's what we found out directly from Lawrence, how the average person is gonna want to use it. And there's so many things that make the average person want to use it, aside from the social network, which allows for more interactive usage and more efficiency, I think, when you have the branches that break into your hobbies, and then you could post things relevant to that hobby versus, in your news feed where it's irrelevant to a lot of people, which is kind of cool. But aside from that, the business down the street will want to invest with Leaf because, like I said, with the branches, the business can advertise uniquely in a branch that is relevant to their business. For example, like swimming gears in a swimming branch, and so that makes the business want to use it. Then you have the average person wanting to use a social platform, and then you have people like us that want to use it as a business opportunity as well as a social platform. And so you have this world of interactiveness between everyone. So everyone has a place in Leaf International. But that's what we found out from meeting Lawrence, is that it's going to be here because you have more customers than you have affiliates. And that's the goal of Leaf International, is to have this ratio in the correct order. They want 100 customers for every Leaf affiliate. And with that sort of vision, you have tremendous company revenue, so that the Leaf affiliates are not in jeopardy, so that when you build something, the company's not going to drop because they don't have support from the customer base. You don't want a company that's propped up or held up by their affiliates just making more affiliates. That's not how you expand a business. Well, that's not how you create revenue. How you do that is having a large customer base, and that is what Leaf International is promoting. That is what they're after. They've seen the collapse of so many businesses, and they are taking that into consideration. They're using that knowledge that they have to make sure that they avoid all the pitfalls. And it was just so wonderful to see that they realized where other companies went wrong. And that's what comforted me and my business partners, is knowing that, like I said, aside from the money, aside from just being a new business opportunity, aside from their creating a social network, is that they have stability and they're going to be here for years and years to come. And that's why we want to put in our energy, time, and money into this, because we know it's going to be here, it's going to pay out, it's going to allow us to enjoy the fruits of our labor. That's why we're so excited about Leaf International. That's why we don't mind putting in long hours, long days, building this thing right now, because it's so new. It's so, just in its infancy, with only 2,600 members in a social platform, in a business opportunity. That is just incredibly insane. And we're going to take massive advantage of that. And we invite you to do the same. For more information on that, get in contact with one of us. and we'll provide you that information. We'll answer those questions. We'll invite you to a webinar. We'll invite you to our groups where we answer a lot of those questions and we provide a lot of training. So with that in mind, the decision is up to you. We know what we found. It's a gold mine and we are digging. That's all I wanted to share. Take care.